The 2017 PSC Annual Conference was a fantastic gathering of government contracting executives and senior government leaders set in historic Williamsburg, Virginia. Over 450 attendees convened for 2.5 fun days, networking with a bit of historical flair. From sessions on key topics including cybersecurity, the federal budget, and insider threats, to keynote addresses from government leaders, there wasn't a minute to spare. Here's just a snapshot of the conference. Members kicked off Sunday with a round of golf at the Golden Horseshoe Green Course. During the opening night reception, a bluegrass quartet provided background music as attendees caught up with old friends and colleagues. The evening concluded with a fun-filled game night, including a bourbon and cigar tasting while cheering on our favorite sports teams. On Monday, PSC Chair John Goodman and PSC President and CEO David Berteau set the stage for the day ahead. They provided context for the conference with an overview of the major issues facing the government contracting industry and how PSC is addressing them. As opening keynote speaker, Admiral Phil Davidson of the U.S. Navy discussed the ever-changing landscape the Navy must navigate to address current, emerging, and long-term threats. Scott Gould, former Deputy Secretary for Veterans Affairs, discussed ideas on reforming government's approach to acquisition and finding champions for transformative change. Following Gould's remarks, a panel explored how federal agencies approach acquiring innovation and how they could drive innovation in their acquisition processes. During a luncheon address, former Undersecretary of Defense for Intelligence Marcel Lettre predicted key trends that will impact the government and industry's security efforts in the future. A panel on insider threats discussed how leaders can understand the motivation behind these threats, the consequences of uncovering them too late, and what a successful insider threat program entails. The panel challenged companies and agencies to think through what is valuable to your organization and how it's more than just classified information. During the Cybersecurity Session, Unisys Federal President P.V. Buvada had a fireside chat with Kirsten Todt, who served as the Executive Director of the President's Commission on Enhancing National Cybersecurity, and discussed key themes from the report. The International Business Panel explored recent developments impacting business opportunities overseas and how businesses can prepare to operate across markets and borders. To end an exciting day of content, members enjoyed an in-character speech from a young Thomas Jefferson during the chairman's banquet. On Tuesday, a panel of journalists and former Hill staff explored the insights they've gleaned from President Trump's first 100 days in office, with a common theme that the only certainty is uncertainty. The final panel of the day explored the 2017 to 2018 budget environment, and panelist Matthew Giroux of the Senate Budget Committee detailed the committee's processes and a forecast of congressional action on an FY18 budget. And while we'll be back in Williamsburg for the 2018 annual conference, there are many other ways you can engage with PSC in the meantime. Visit www.pscouncil.org to learn more.